Stand out from the crowd with your Next helmet. Safety and technology meet style and design. Next helmets offer the coolest models and styles like the aggressive XT1 Raptor and the uber cool Switch. Next helmets exceed DOT standards and are available only at the best motorcycle accessory stores. Find the store nearest you at nextnorthamerica.com. When we ride, we must protect our eyes. Ed Schneider and Julie Maioli from Team USA2Ride here. When we go for a ride, we're always protected with 7-Eye Performance Eyewear.
That's right, Ed. These high-tech sunglasses prevent dry eyes, are super resistant, and look great too.
Learn more and get yours at 7eye.com.
Welcome to USA2Ride, the show where Eduardo and Julie hit the roads on two wheels to bring you the best of the motorcycle world. We will talk to experts, shop owners, and mechanics and share the best places to go, maintenance tips, stories from the road, and much more. Rev up your engines. Here is Eduardo Schneider and Julie Maioli.
Here we go. Good evening, everyone. This is another edition of USA2Ride on WNN 1470 AM, a Beasley broadcast group station, live from Boca Raton, Florida. I always like to say it's 6:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who just tune in, we are really live, you see?
We are live.
We are live.
For those of them from Paris that are listening, they are tonight.
Yeah, what time is in Paris right now?
8 hours later than wait.
Something like that.
Six.
Six or seven?
Six, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Italy is 6.
No,
Yeah.
so Paris is 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then people out in California. Hey, Jacob out there.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go. Yeah, we have more
yeah.
people like
And
some groups
Yes.
of girls,
new
riders.
groups.
Yeah.
Yes, California.
California girls?
Yes.
Everybody
California.
loves a California girl,
Yeah,
right?
oh, yes. Trust me. Let's move
That's
on.
enough.
Okay. You can watch us live at USA2Ride.com and you click on the live button. You can call us. The lines are open. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470 for those in USA. And we are always on Facebook. Go ahead and look for USA, the number 2, Ride on Facebook. Like our page so you know everything that we're doing. You know about the rides, you know about our partners, you know about the events, and you participate on everything. And you share stuff with us too, and we have a conversation online. And email, you can always send us an email to info@USA2Ride.com. And if you want to share something, if you want to share an event, a charitable event or something, or organization that you're participating in that helps other causes, you can always send an email to Brenda@USA2Ride.com or community@USA2Ride.com.
Yeah, just send it to Brenda. I'll take care of
okay,
it.
yeah.
No problem.
Brenda's in the community already.
Oh, yes.
Or can email to Brenda@USA2Ride.com.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we
that's
just
what
said.
we just said. Welcome to the show.
Community.
No, we say Brenda too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, but it's okay.
We have a lot of emails, but
Yeah.
the important ones just send to me.
Exactly. There you go.
USA2Ride. It doesn't matter. Everyone
We'll
can
get
take
it. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
All right, this is Team USA2Ride. I'm the cruiser guy, Ed Schneider.
And Julie Maioli,
the
the sport
sporty
guy.
girl.
Sporty girl, sporty girl.
Julie Maioli, the sporty girl, and the cruiser guy. What are you trying to plug?
I'm looking for electricity. Do you have any?
Just give me your cord here. Plug into my computer.
Thanks.
And then I'll download all your nasty photos too here.
Well, those are on my other phone.
Oh, okay, I see.
Anyway, it's been a great week, huh?
Yes,
A
and
lot of riding for you guys. I hear you had a nice weekend.
well, thanks to Eagle Riders South Florida, we were riding actually a lot of different bikes, close to 600 miles on the Eagle Rider bikes.
Almost 600
Yep.
miles, yes.
That's awesome.
And
That's
talking about
awesome.
Eagle Rider, Eagle Rider is one of our largest partners in crime here. And in fact, Eagle Rider not only helps us with our bikes, Mark Gregg, the general manager, always rides with us. So it's always fun to have.
He's a nice guy.
He's
I
a nice
like
guy.
him. I
Yeah.
told him I had a crush on him.
Oh, okay. This is not part of the contract.
Well, he's a nice guy, and he has a good business there.
Yeah.
He's got a good business there, and anybody wants to rent a bike,
It's the perfect place to go.
it's the perfect place
Yeah.
to go. Anytime you need service on any kind of bike, perfect place to go.
Yeah.
And the most important thing for us girls is, well, not the most important, but we love these shirts that they have.
Yes.
The bling, bling, bling.
Yeah,
Love
they
it.
have
Bling,
cool
bling, bling.
stuff. For men's and women, and they have some nice leather jackets and helmets too. So if you're looking for accessory, you can just stop by there. Now, one important thing that we always beat this drum here, as far as Eagle Rider goes, it's about a Club Eagle Rider. You pay $29 a month for the membership.
Right.
You get one free rental a month. And one free rental on your birthday.
And guess what?
If you don't use it for 12 months, what happens?
They roll over. So you can accumulate them and then collect them and maybe have 5, 6, 7, maybe even 12 in a row and go on a nice trip. 13 because
That's
it's your
right.
because of your birthday. And guess what? Tomorrow's my birthday, so happy birthday
So
to
you better sign up
I
tonight.
but I gotta work,
Okay, I'll see.
But it'll roll over. It'll roll over.
It will roll over. That's right.
So there you go.
So if you are looking to buy a bike, the Club Eagle Rider is great, $29 a month. You go there, buy a new bike every month. We know actually people who are doing that. There's George and Sandra. They were returning the Gold Ring that they rented for the weekend. And they are looking to buy a bike, and every time we go out there, they're getting a different bike to try.
Well, that's the smartest move that they can make. Try out the different ones, take it on a rental, take it on an almost 600-mile ride.
Right.
Bring it back. You like it? You could buy it right there if that's the one you like.
Which, by the way, if you like that bike that you rented, you can buy that one.
Right there and then.
Make them an offer. Yep.
You can't get any better than that. They make it very convenient at Eagle Rider.
And by the way, it's one of the few places I know in the whole country that has 4.8 stars out of 5 on Google.
That's awesome.
That tells you just a little bit about the service that they offer there.
Yeah. And they have great coffee.
And they have great coffee. And if they don't, just ask Travis and he'll make a fresh coffee.
I know, they're good like that.
Just give him a call, 954-514-7230, 954-514-7230. Tonight we have a lot of things on the schedule here. We're going to improvise some cool things that we have here too. But I got to tell you, before we just take a quick break here, we're going to talk about a really, really cool event that we attended in Fort Myers. Fort Myers this weekend became the Harley-Davidson capital of the world. Things didn't go exactly the way they wanted, but you know what? Still, great event. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. And also, we got to talk about the USA2Ride official ride.
The official ride.
I got to tell you, we broke our own record.
Nice.
As far as number of riders.
Yeah.
And the engagement that we created, the conversation that we started on social media.
And it's unbelievable. These all crew that people that we have together, and with 7 degrees Celsius, or almost 40 Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
Yes.
Julie's talking to people in Brazil too, but
yes.
No,
Yes.
around the world I can
Around
say
the
because
world.
just here is Fahrenheit, okay? Okay.
She's still getting used to pounds and inches.
Well, here in
and
America,
Fahrenheit.
we do things the right way.
Yeah, exactly. Let's keep it.
And all the world is wrong.
Our show is called
Okay.
USA2Ride. Respect it.
Sorry.
And we drive on the right. We measure right.
So before this gets any uglier, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with USA2Ride.
No.
When we ride, we must protect our eyes. Ed Schneider and Julie Maioli from Team USA2Ride here. When we go for a ride, we're always protected with 7-Eye Performance Eyewear.
That's right, Ed. These high-tech sunglasses prevent dry eyes, are super resistant, and look great too.
Learn more and get yours at 7eye.com. Stand out from the crowd with your Next helmet. Safety and technology meet style and design. Next helmets offer the coolest models and styles like the aggressive XT1 Raptor and the uber cool Switch. Next helmets exceed DOT standards and are available only at the best motorcycle accessory stores. Find the store nearest you at nextnorthamerica.com.
All right, we're back right here at WNN 1470 AM in Boca Raton, Florida, with another edition of USA2Ride. And we're going to start right now. We'll go straight from when I want to take our first commercial break. We go straight to our calendar of events. And there's a lot of stuff going on. We're almost at the end of the month. And still, I got to tell you, look at how much stuff we have here. Next Saturday, 10th Annual Dania Beach Vintage Motorcycle Show. This one is you can't miss this one. Because it's... this one is the largest vintage motorcycle show we have in South Florida. There's another one coming up in a couple months, which is the Iron Clematis, which is up in West Palm Beach. A really good place, a really good show. but this is definitely the largest one. So this one is going to be this Saturday, January 30, the 10th annual Dania Beach Vintage Motorcycle Show. It starts at 7 a.m. And it goes all the way up to 5 p.m. They have activities all day long. They have vendors. They have the slow roll competition. They have stuff for kids. They have over the not last year, but the 2 years prior to that, Billy Joel came in and actually jammed with the band there. So a lot of really cool people that go there. It's a family event. I bring my kids there every year, and they have a blast too. So that is next Saturday at Frost Park, and that's 300 Northeast 2nd Street in Dania Beach. It's just south of Fort Lauderdale Airport. It's close to where I think it used to be called Dania Hialeah or something like that. So I think the event is free, but I think it's
there is something special for the
Triumph Bonneville.
Yes,
yeah,
the
for anybody,
Triumph owners.
Yeah, for Triumph Bonneville owners, this year is the Triumph Bonneville year.
Yeah.
So you double check this, but I believe you can enter the vintage competition for free.
All the details are on the event page, and they can find that on our Facebook page at USA2Ride.
And while you're there,
everything, always.
Just give a shout out to Clive Taylor and Claire Frost. They are the ones that put the Dania Beach Vintage Motorcycle Show together, which is funny because it started 10 years ago as an art show. And they started bringing some vintage bikes to the art show, and it turns out now, a couple of years later, nobody cared about the art, but you just came to see the motorcycles.
Wow.
It's a really cool story. Actually, we hope that, in the future, we're going to bring the Clive and Claire to talk about the event here. One important thing to say is that the proceeds for the bikes that enter in the competition, they go straight to benefit the Stray Aid and Rescue and Southeastern Guide Dogs. Bring the whole family for a day of sun and fun. On the January 30th as well, actually you have time to attend both. It's the 9th annual Treasure Coast Bike Fest. Bernadette,
I went last year, and I'll tell you what, it's a great event. They've got all kinds of vendors. It's a beautiful location to come. It's a great time. The band, I guess they're having a band that what is it? Stevie Nicks.
Oh, really? From
Stevie
Fleetwood
Nicks.
Mac?
Yeah. Well, not her, but it's like
a tribute band.
Tribute band
Nice.
for Stevie Nicks and another one for CCR.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's going to be a
I
great
love
time.
CCR, one of my favorite bands.
Me too.
Cool. So this one is starts at 3 p.m. on January 31st, and it's presented by ARC of Martin County, and their mission is to assist and support children and adults with developmental disabilities to achieve their fullest potential. So you can check out at ARC, A-R-C, TreasureCoastBikeFest.com for more information. On Saturday as well, whoever is around here in South Florida, in the Pompano Beach area, our friends at Coral Motorsports or Indian Motorcycles of Pompano Beach, Kenny, Peter, our good friends there, they're going to have their barbecue. And I got to tell you, they have a special trailer.
It's amazing.
They have a smoker.
Guy is amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, and their chef, the guy that comes and prepare. I mean, last time I brought my kids there.
It's a chef that always do it for them, and it's so special.
Yeah, it's brisket and pulled pork sandwiches. Hot dogs.
I like to call that biker food.
It is biker food.
It's biker food.
No, it's a gourmet food.
It's gourmet biker food.
Well, when it's done by a chef,
yeah, it is.
You can't get any better than that.
Yeah, isn't he the chef of the
Lighthouse Point?
The Lighthouse Point restaurant.
Yes,
there
Lighthouse Point.
Bonefish Max. He's the chef of Bonefish Max.
See?
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be delish. Delish.
So that is at Coral Motorsports, and it's also known as Indian Motorcycle. It's by the Cadillac dealership there. It's the Indian Motorcycle of Pompano Beach. That's 5111 North Federal Highway in Pompano. January 31st, this one, we have two big rides here. One is to honor René Sardinha, the Archbishop's 2016 motorcycle ride. This is cool because the Archbishop is actually a motorcycle rider, so he leads the group.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Very nice.
So you can ride the Archbishop on January 31st at 7:30 a.m. So the whole day is from 7:30 to 5 at the Our Lady of Guadalupe Church, and that's in on 11691 Northwest 25th Street. In Doral, 11691 Northwest 25th Street in Doral. And This is the ride's going to be in memory of René Sardinha, the late founder and captain of the Chrome Knights Motorcycle Association. They're going to ride to Café 27 and end the ride at Peterson Harley-Davidson North. There will be barbecue, prizes, and good entertainment with a $20 cost per bike. That includes a commemorative T-shirt and 3 raffle tickets.
Wow, you get a T-shirt too?
Yeah, you get a T-shirt and 3 raffle tickets.
Nice.
And of course, we have in this ride the special friends Marco and Mavel,
Marco
and
Maven.
Carmen and Jenny Love.
And
she's
Chief
so
Ramirez
nice.
and Janet, his wife.
So the occasion is special, and the people such special. Then
Yeah, and the $20 cost per bike entry all go to benefit the Catholic Charities at St. Luke's Center.
Very nice.
So you get a T-shirt, you get a raffle, and all that, but the money goes to a good place. The registration there is going to be at 7:30 a.m. The mass is going to happen at 8:30 a.m. and kickstand up with blasting of the bikes at 10 a.m. They are located again 11691 Northwest 25th Street in Doral, and it's called Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. Also on January 31st, and this is the one that Julie and I are going to be attending because we like chili. You don't like chili.
No,
but
I don't like chili, but I like to ride, so I will be there too.
This is the first Eagle Rider signature ride of
Oh,
2016.
Eagle Riders is putting this on. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is
we have to go to Keys.
yeah.
Yes, of
we're going
course.
all the-
So hard.
Yeah,
oh
we're
my
gonna-
God.
Yeah, it's tough to live in
oh my
Florida.
God, yeah. We're gonna be we're gonna have to take all the snow out of the road.
I
you
know.
It's gonna be really hard.
I'm sure we'll melt a path on the way
Yes.
down.
So this one starts with a meeting for breakfast at 8 a.m. at Eagle Rider Miami. So it's the store in Doral. Okay, and Julie didn't put the address here, but just look up Eagle Rider Doral, Eagle Rider Miami.
But just
Go right on our
to the
Facebook
web.
page.
Yeah.
No, our web page.
Our
Right.
webpage will have
Yeah,
it.
go to
Yes,
USA2Ride.com.
is everything there.
Exactly.
Everything is listed. Everything we're talking about is listed.
Yeah.
or
Yes.
almost everything. We improvise
But
a lot.
Eagle Rider, they're having that's this
This
Sunday,
yeah.
and it's to the chili cook-off.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Big Pine Key down in the Keys, which is not too far from Key West. It's gonna be a
Nice.
nice ride down there. The weather seems to be it's gonna be amazing. So that's gonna be the South Florida chili cook-off, and you know what? To enter the cook-off is only $5.
That's it?
Yeah, that's
Where
it.
can you get a bowl of chili for $5?
I have no
you
idea.
can't even get a bowl of chili for $5
No.
at Chili's.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't even know if they serve chili or not.
Of course
But-
they do. Why are you going to call it
Okay,
chili?
because it's chilly in there. The AC is always so cold.
You're right.
Cannot talk. I don't like.
So make sure you go. This one is a big one. Eagle Rider signature ride, first one of 2016. Go there, have a breakfast with our friends, Mark Craig, Eric, Sprague. Everybody's gonna be there.
That's gonna be fun.
A lot of good friends. In a nice ride down to the Keys. So they are gonna leave the location at 9:30 a.m. So kickstands up at 9:30, but show up at 8 and have breakfast on Eagle Rider. Our friends from South Florida Riders Club, they have some rides already announced for February. So here we go. February 7th, they're going to Snook Haven. February 14th, Squid Lips Grill in Sebastian. February 21st, Shivers Barbecue in Homestead. And February 28th, something that probably we're going to join them, a ride to Solomon's Castle in Ona, Florida.
Oh, when is that?
That's on February 28th.
That's the one you guys got to come to.
Yes.
I want to go to that. I want to
Very,
see that
very
We
castle.
special.
have a
place.
month to plan.
Yeah.
So everybody save the date and start to plan.
That's
Absolutely.
it. Come ride with us.
Come ride with us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? In case something happens, you never know, because sometimes life throws you a curveball, and we count on the help of attorney Robert Sanook. Not only he's a rider like us.
He's the attorney that rides.
Exactly. Rob Sanook has 25 years of litigation experience. He handles family law, criminal defense, federal and state cases. You got business-related issues, you got to talk to Robert Sanook. He knows his stuff. Call him for a free consultation at 561-302-5297. 561-302-5297. It's funny because I was on the phone today before the show.
Oh, yeah, I listen.
You heard that?
Yes.
And I say, well, we have a lawyer that always comes to the show, and attorney that he was also a rider. I say, oh, so he is that attorney that rides. I say,
Attorney that
well,
rides.
he is the attorney that rides.
Yes.
He's not the one you're thinking about, but he's the attorney that rides.
Well, I think every state has their own attorney that rides.
I think so.
But He's our
He's
attorney that
our
rides.
attorney that rides.
It's fine. It's very fun. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. I know where you're going with that. Let's keep it clean.
Good, yeah.
All right.
Back home in Connecticut, John Heyman is our attorney that rides.
Yeah, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Which, by the way, talking about attorney that rides, since we were January, every January, everybody talks about helmet laws. Everybody.
Right.
We can skip this part.
We cannot.
Yes, because we have almost just 10 minutes and we have a good video.
Oh, we have a good video.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, let's hold off to the end. It'll
Okay.
keep people.
And after you can
Okay,
talk
so
about...
I'll let people talk about helmet laws after.
Yes.
All right, so let's get ready here, Freddie. Just put your finger on the trigger there, because on Saturday, Julie and I, we boarded two beautiful ultra glides from Eagle Rider. We headed out to Fort Myers.
Oh, yeah. You went on that.
In a Harley-Davidson.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Scooter girl.
And,
a sporty girl on a scooter.
On the scooter, yeah, on a big scooter.
On a big
Almost.
scooter.
And we joined
truck.
a cool group of riders, including Jeff Jacobs and Monique Byrne and some other guys that we met at Chester's Harley-Davidson in the morning, and we took the road. The reason why we went to Fort Myers because there's a cool guy called Adam Sandoval, and he's also known on social media as Scoot in America. And he's been traveling all over the country with his dog Scooter.
Yes.
And because he's raising money for the American Legion Legacy Scholarship Fund, which provides scholarship money, college tuition for children of fallen post 9/11 military personnel. So let's take a look at the really cool story that we did with him there, including an exclusive interview with him and Harley babe Julie Chiriboga. Do we have the video there, Freddie? Ready? Last Saturday, the town of Fort Myers, located in southwest Florida, became the Harley-Davidson capital of the world. Riders from all over the country came down here to help raise money for the American Legion Legacy Scholarship Fund, and in the process to break the record and go into the Guinness Book as the largest number of Harleys in the same ride. Team USA2Ride joined a small group from South Florida that rode together across the state to support the cause promoted by Adam Sandoval and his dog Scoot. Both are better known for their social media presence as Scoot in America. Adam and Scoot have been traveling all over the country and logged over 50,000 miles in their quest to raise funds for the American Legion Legacy Scholarship Fund, which provides college tuition to children of fallen post 9/11 service members. The event started at the Germain Arena, where road captains directed the riders, creating perfect lines in a well-planned and organized manner. Donuts and coffee were being served along with a blue bracelet and a pin offered by 6 bands Harley-Davidson, where the ride ended with food trucks and live music. Even the effort of 1,500 riders was not enough to break the record, but this event raised over $10,000 for the American Legion, so we call it a good day. Before the ride, Team USA2Ride and special reporter Jeff Jacobs talked to Adam and Harley babe Julia Chiriboga about this event.
With USA2Ride, we're out at a charitable event. Adam Sandoval and Scooter and Julia Harley babe on Facebook. I'm going to ask a couple of questions of the event. And of course, we have Julie with USA2Ride too as well.
Cool name.
We are doing amazing. It's a beautiful day here in Southwest Florida.
As usual, when we have an event, the clouds come out, and then the rest of the time it's 90 degrees. But we're still going to smile through it. Adam, why don't you tell us a little bit about the charity, the money that you're trying to raise, the awareness, a little bit about what you've been doing for the past year, along with Julia, too.
You got it, man. So my dog Scooter and I have been riding coast to coast since November 10th, 2014. And we've been visiting every Harley-Davidson dealership in America, breaking 2 Guinness Book World Records, hopefully our 3rd today. The most important of all the records we broke was the world's longest charity ride, and that's where we raise money for the American Legion Legacy Scholarship Fund. And they ensure scholarship education, higher education is available for children who have lost their parents in active duty.
Outstanding cause. Julia, one of your favorite memories from this past year? Maybe even meeting Adam.
Absolutely, yeah. I definitely say meeting Adam. When I first met him, I was 1 month living on the road, and he was 7 months. He's 6 months ahead of me, so he was able to give me advice and kind of tell me what I was going to get myself into a little bit. So meeting him, he helped me organize my bike and just
You're
get...
going to get with the
Yeah,
plan. And so everything he told you, did it come true?
yeah, absolutely. he helped me. I mean, I have a little bit more clothes than he would like probably, but that's the difference between a girl on the road and a guy on the road.
None of his, or
just a couple pairs.
oh, there you go. God bless you. Now, does Scooter have anything to say about this? Scooter?
No,
He's on his own.
Oh, I think
mission.
Scooter just wants to ride.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Hey, Scooter, you want to ride?
Oh, what a face. What a face. Now, what's one of your favorite moments from the past year going across the country?
One of my favorite moments was actually with Julia, to be honest, and that was coming from across Oregon, headed towards Sturgis.
That's what I was going to say.
And just riding the deserts and the mountains, stopping, showering in rivers. I mean, it's truly life on the road. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I mean, that's everybody's dream, I think, who owns a Harley, but none of us can really sit there and say that we're doing exactly what you do. I respect that so much.
Thanks,
I admire that. And you too,
Absolutely.
my hero. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah.
Facebook?
Facebook at Harley Babe. You can check out my website, Harley Babe for Life. That's the number 4. All across Twitter, Instagram, Harley Babe for Life. And then Scooter here and Adam.
Adam, yep.
Yeah, it's just Scoot in America, man. You look up Scoot in America, you'll find us. It's easy.
And can they contribute since if they didn't show up here today?
Yeah, you can go online and contribute. It's just Scoot in America.
Why you are riding so hard and so much?
Why not? Why not? Because it's just what I do.
You have to invite more ladies.
Absolutely.
This is the goal.
Absolutely. I have a bunch of ladies that rode over from Fort Lauderdale to be here to support Adam and to reconnect. So it's great to see friends.
I have met tens of thousands of bikers on my trip, and no one that I have met yet has ridden more miles in one day than this woman right here, including me.
Absolutely. I talked to her at Biketoberfest in Daytona, and she says, "Oh yeah, you know, the day after tomorrow, I'm riding to California." I'm like, God bless you.
Yeah.
And there she was. I followed her on Facebook. Yeah. You all can too.
How many
and see
miles,
your adventures.
Julie?
I left in May last year, and from May to the end of the year, I did 32,000 miles.
Wow. Adam, how many miles did you put on this year?
57,000.
I put on 10,000.
I'm very honored to be here to do this with you guys, and I really appreciate. And USA2Ride is here to support you guys.
Adam,
that's awesome.
It's
Thank
outstanding
you so
what
much
you
for
do
coming
and
out.
for the charity and the cause. I so respect you, and I really appreciate everything you do, sir.
Yes, sir. USA2Ride.
Woo! Outstanding. You heard it from Adam. And
USA2Ride.
I told that.
Okay, we're back here. It's so funny because
She sounds
Is
just like me.
It's your voice.
It is.
Yeah.
I think I found my twin. Where is she? Tell her to call me.
When we're editing the film and we heard the voice, Julie said, "Was that Brenda?" I was like, "No, it was Julia."
You know, I'm listening to her. Of course, you know, for us, you know, when we hear ourselves talk, it's different than when we hear it recorded. So when I'm like, I don't remember being
not you,
there.
Brenda,
It
don't
wasn't me. I don't even drink, and I know I wasn't there.
Let's just talk really quick about this this ride, because the idea of this ride was put together by, of course, Scoot in America and 6 bands Harley-Davidson up in Fort Myers. The idea was to break the record, but you know, and to go into the Guinness Book of Records as the largest number of Harley-Davidsons in a row.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, we didn't. We didn't break the record.
So that means
1,500 bikes just show up.
So 1,500 bikes showed up, and what is the record?
2,424. And Greece is the place.
Greece
in Greece of all places?
Of all places.
Okay, maybe we should do this during Daytona or something.
That's what I think. But you know what? Let me tell you something. We didn't break the record, but you know, each rider paid $10 to participate in this ride, and like I said before, the money went to the American Legion Legacy Scholarship Fund.
Right.
And they were able to raise over $10,000.
Is that not incredible?
So, you know, you think, you know what, we rode, you know, from the East Coast to the West Coast. We tried to break the record. We didn't break the record. Yeah, we didn't break the record, but you know what, at the end of the day, okay, we're not going to be at the Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah, but you can lay your head down knowing that you did a good thing.
That a lot of kids are going to have money to pay for their college tuition.
And that's what it's all about. It's all about doing good things. That's what I'm telling you.
It's doing good things, and the blessed to ride people.
And you know what? Let me kudos to 6 bands Harley-Davidson. because when you put something like this together, everybody thinks, oh my God, 1,500 bikes, 2,000 bikes riding together. What can happen?
And everything so organized.
Incredible.
So organized. The streets are closed to offers, rides, yes, with safety,
And a big shout out to the Lee County Sheriff's Department.
Exactly.
So they escorted the ride?
They escort the ride and they close every single intersection.
Yeah.
Because one of the rules of the ride is in order to go into the Guinness Book of Records, the ride cannot stop.
Cannot stop. It's got to be consecutive. Yep. Well, I'm sure they're going to try it again. And next time they do, they can contact us and we can promote it.
Sure, absolutely.
And cover it. And then I do believe that we can get a lot of East Coast riders to go on the West Coast.
And by the way, congratulations to every single rider. There are motorcycle clubs there are motorcycle associations, there are individuals, there are people with their families. Congratulations to every single rider who participated in this event, because what I saw there, the behavior, the camaraderie, the friendship, this is what this is all about. And when you have that many bikers, that many riders in the same place, you have a lot of differences, are there as well. And all we saw was a gigantic family of riders.
Absolutely. That's what I always say is like, there's no strangers, just friends you haven't met yet.
Beautiful. I would do that once a month if they try to do that again.
Hey,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So before we do anything else, we are on top of the hour, so we do have to break really quick for station identification, and of course, we have to pay the bills.
Stand out from the crowd with your Nex helmet. Safety and technology meet style and design. Nex helmets offer the coolest models and styles like the aggressive XT1 Raptor and the uber cool Switch. Nex helmets exceed DOT standards and are available only at the best motorcycle accessory stores. Find the store nearest you at nextnorthamerica.com. When we ride, we must protect our eyes. Ed Schneider and Julie Maioli from Team USA2Ride here. When we go for a ride, we're always protected with 7-Eye Performance eyewear.
That's right, Ed. These high-tech sunglasses prevent dry eyes, are super resistant, and look great too.
Learn more and get yours at 7eye.com.
And we're back. WNN 1470 AM with USA2Ride. And you know what? We're going to go straight to the phones because I see a familiar name here on the glass. And Junior Rose is on USA2Ride. Welcome to USA2Ride, Junior Rose.
Okay, hey, y'all.
Okay. So
I love listening to you guys because, it is, like I mentioned on the picture on your Facebook page, it is such a small world. Julia and I met in Milwaukee.
She told us.
I know, isn't that so funny?
That is incredible.
I'm trying to encourage her, of course, to come to LA and ride Hoka Hey with us.
And I gotta tell you, Junior, when you put 1,500 motorcycle riders in the same parking lot, you start walking through the bikes and you don't stop saying hello to people that you've met at least once in your life.
It's so funny. It's so small a world.
Yeah, but Julia was there supporting Adam, and Julia and I and Team USA2Ride went out to Six Benz Harley-Davidson exclusively to, of course, we wanted to help break the record, but exclusively to support, Adam's cause.
Yes, what a great cause.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Absolutely.
And if you look at the map online, if you go to scootingamerica.com and you look at the map and you see how much money he's been raising every place that he stops, it's just phenomenal.
Yes. Oh, and the dog's adorable.
Oh, the dog is fantastic. What a personality.
Too cute.
Yeah.
Too cute.
Now, Junior, I gotta tell you something. So, are you mailing our airfare tickets or what? How are we gonna do this?
What do you mean?
What's going on? Hoka Hey wants Julie and I.
I told you your airfare is that wind in your face.
No kidding. Get on your bike and ride.
Junior was posting on Facebook. I want to see you guys in San Diego for the start of Hoka Hey 2016. And, she said, let me know what I can do to facilitate, you guys being there. I said, we can facilitate. You can mail us 2 airfare and hotel vouchers.
That's okay. I'll just take the gas money. I'll go on my bike.
There you go.
So
I'm serious when I tell people that if there are ideas that I can help them, find sponsors and, do different creative things. I mean, as you guys know, I'm very creative when it comes to raising funds.
Right.
And, it's just a matter of talking to people and, showing them that you're passionate about something. And, usually if you're passionate about it, they're going to follow you.
Right.
Try and help.
Well, since you mentioned that, Junie, one thing that that USA2Ride, we offer unrestricted support to Hoka. And if there are other riders here, mostly from South Florida, that say, I like to participate in Hoka, tell them to reach out to us. And we'll talk to our partners, we'll talk to the people that we know, and maybe we can help them, make it happen.
That's right, absolutely, and that's exactly what I would love for you to do for Julia. She's from Florida, I believe.
She's from Fort Lauderdale, yes.
And, obviously she has shown that she's an interested rider, and she's interested in, letting people know what she's up to. And I love that part about it, about her, too, is she's very, very honest about what she's doing out there. It's probably pretty tough.
Yes, I have no doubt that she can make it. I think she could be a contender. I mean, with all the experience that she gathered over the past year.
Sure. Oh, yeah, definitely. She definitely can ride that motorcycle.
Hey, wouldn't it be fun to have Julia win Hoka 2016?
Wouldn't that be something? Well, I'll give her some directions and give her the opportunity to give it a try.
Now, Junie, you're part of the organization committee, but you're riding too, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm not even allowed to do the directions or anything. I'm not part of that. So, yeah, you're not going to get any inside tips from me.
Okay.
Sorry.
Are you in it to win it this time?
In it to win it. You know what winning it to me is riding it the way I want to ride it and getting to the finish line, eventually. If I miss the pictures and I miss the people, then I don't feel like I've won.
Right.
I feel like, it's just, to me, it's totally different than being the first one across the finish line. But
absolutely.
For people, that's important.
Yeah, we're very familiar with your story, and we always share your story with everybody that we come across. And we always say that for us, whether you get at the finish line in first or last, for us, you're always going to be a winner for this event.
I think you're a champion
right.
just
Absolutely.
for trying.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So, okay, well, everybody, I want you to go to HokaHeyChallenge.com, take a look at what we have to offer, and come and ride with us in San Diego.
There you go.
There you go.
Hoka Hey 2016, San Diego to Portland, Maine.
Well, we finish in Irving, New York.
Oh, it's going to be in New York.
You'll get to Maine, but then the actual finish line is in Irving, New York, at the Wolf's Run facility that we've used, several times. Willie and Sally are amazing hosts, and I mean, you just feel like you're right at home there. So
got it.
Very nice.
Beautiful. Awesome. Well, Judy, thank you so much for your call as always, and we'll catch up next week.
Sounds good.
All right, you take care.
Bye, Junie Rose.
You too.
All right, and we always have good stuff to talk about.
It's always good things when it's USA to Ride.
Yeah, and we have Alan Kirschenbaum on the phone, but he's going to hold on a little bit because
sure?
Yeah, because he's part of a conversation with Miss Speedy Girl here, the sporty girl.
Sporty girl.
And but we're gonna talk about good things first. So and let me just tell everybody that the good thing is brought to you by Soul, which is I have Teresa here too. Soul is this. Actually, you can get one.
Yeah, this is Rain. Pure wellness.
And this is, I gotta tell you, as you know, Julie and I attend a lot of events, and we participate in group rides like we did this weekend, and we have to put a weekly radio show together. It's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of work and can be very draining.
Absolutely.
Now, Julie and I started taking this, and Soul is one of the best antioxidants in the market today, and it gives us the boost of energy we need, even in long rides on those very hot, cold day, and cold Florida days, Julie, up to here.
Yeah, cold Florida days, they don't happen too often.
They don't happen too often.
Yeah.
But the thing is that, forget about those,
the energy drinks, because you just crash from
pure
those.
sugar, And this is all made of black raspberry, Chardonnay grapes, black cumin, and other natural ingredients that give us energy, curbs the appetite, and even help us lose weight. I lost weight with this.
Well, you remember you let me try a pack.
Yes.
A few weeks back, and I'll tell you, it's delicious.
It's good.
It really
and it tastes
is.
good. That's
It
the thing.
does. It tastes really good.
It's for something this healthy, you shouldn't taste this good. If you want to learn more about this, you can go to myrainlife.com, myrainlife.com/USA2Ride. So myrainlife.com/USA2Ride, or just send an email to info@USA2Ride. We'll share more information about this product. This is helping a lot of people get healthy and lose weight and feel really, really good. So what's good things? What's going on in good things, Mama?
Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of good things going on around the whole United States. But this particular week, I always talk about good things. But sometimes in order to get good things, you got to go through something bad. And this particular segment today is I'm talking about bikers that get hit.
Oh.
Bikers that lose their life when they get hit. Bikers that they go through some serious operations and medical expense. And this particular story has something to do with that. This past Sunday was at the church at the Cross up in Sebastian, the Richard Phillips Down Biker Fund. They all got together. Richard was struck by a woman with medical issues that caused her to black out behind the wheel.
Oh.
He was riding next to his wife, and luckily her life was saved. But they've been doing this for 6 years, and they got together this past Sunday, and they got together for the 6th annual, and they raised money to help people who go down on their bikes.
Okay.
Coming up soon is another event such as that. It's for Matt Whitaker. It is a poker run. He was hit by somebody just making a U-turn.
Oh, that's the worst.
It is. It's terrible. And not only that, he and his wife are having a baby in about 9 weeks.
Oh, no.
And he was put in an induced coma. He's got brain injuries. So they're getting together. They're doing a poker run, and that's going to be this Sunday.
It's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Well,
it's not good at
all. The
all.
thing is that what people are doing to help this.
That's the good thing. And that's my focus today is the good things that bikers do to help their fellow biker. Now, Matt comes from Sebastian, so he's local. And the registration begins at the American Legion Post 189 in Sebastian, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's only $10 per biker. It's a poker run, and the stops are at the Wet Spot on USA 1. Malabar Mo's on Malabar Road, the Italian American Club, and the last stop will be at Earl's Hideaway. And if you're a biker, you know that Earl's is a great place to be on a Sunday anyway.
Absolutely.
So you want to do a good thing this Sunday? Head out to the American Legion Post in Sebastian and help this family.
Is Sebastian considered Treasure Coast, or no? It's Space Coast, I think. Right?
I think it's borderline.
Okay.
Half and half on that area, but I'm not quite sure because I'm still new.
The 31st, Sunday.
That's this Sunday, and
so everybody has good
things to do on Sunday,
or south or north.
Anywhere you are in the state of Florida. At this time of year, because back up in Connecticut, you can't be doing that right now because there's all kinds of snow happening. But my dear friend Kevin Sear got hit by a Hummer in Bristol, Connecticut, and he's had brain injuries. Needs to go through speech therapy.
Wow.
And I'm going to put some more information, of course, on my website, and you can find it also on USA2Ride.
Absolutely.
They're going to do a fundraiser for him because, he's been going through a lot of things to get better.
Right.
He's an awesome guy, and Tammy is one of my twisted sisters, and I'm just sending them love and hoping that all us bikers get together and do good things for our fellow bikers.
Cool. Awesome.
And that's it for today.
All right. Great. Good things.
Good things.
With that, I just want to tell everybody that, USA2Ride is here from South Florida, but we reach out to people all over the country.
All over the place.
So, if you have events like that you want to share with us, send us emails to community@USA2Ride.com. We'll share that on the Facebook page. We'll share that on our website and also on our radio show.
I think we've got listeners in just about every state now.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. And now it's time for the Spit Moment. It's Julie, my always favorite moment here. And Spit Moment is brought to you by Motor Cafe, where you find all the gear you need to ride safely and in style. To find top brands like Danish, Shoei, R-Ride, Alpine Stars, and Next helmets at Motor Cafe. They're easy to find at 3556 North Ocean Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale, right on A18 between Oakland Park and Commercial Boulevard. They'll beat any legitimate price when you mention USA2Ride. Julie, what do you have? Do you want to bring your guest on the phone right now?
Yes, please, Alan. You is still in the phone, please?
Hello, Alan. Welcome to USA2Ride.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good.
Hi, Alan.
How are you?
I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I'm doing good. Just a little hectic.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you called. That's good.
Thanks for calling in.
My pleasure. I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person.
That's okay. Next time. So, Julie, what do you have for us? I know you and...
Alan, we are talking by email, of course, in this afternoon about the new things that are coming from the next MotoGP season, all the changes, engine, ECU, tires, and the fight from Rossi, Marquez, and everything else. What do you think about?
I was reading today that, it's going to be interesting with the Michelins and, Rossi, and Julie, you may be aware of this, he's going to have an unfair advantage because, he was one of the only riders to have Michelins back between 2000 and 2007, and very few of the riders that ride today rode back then.
Oh.
So they were talking about, he knows exactly what to expect from the tires, and it could be a very interesting season. So, and then obviously with the new computer units and everything else. So no, it's going to be exciting.
Now, what's your opinion about that? Do you think he has an advantage?
Oh, there's no question.
Rossi.
I listened an interview, Valentino's interview a month ago, and when all these changes were announced, he told that for him it's a good changes because now with the new ECU and etc. The bike is a bike and should has a racer, a pilot in this bike. And now, just who has really skills gonna do something. What do you think about?
I hope so. I mean, ultimately, Nicky Hayden a long time ago said they should just take the computer units and throw them away, and then you'll have the riders really ride the bikes. But where I guess we're beyond that point. But hopefully they can give the rider back the rider can make the difference in some of these races instead of the computer unit.
Exactly, this is the point. I agree with this because we are talking. For example, I saw in IMS the new bikes, the ZX10, for example, the 2016 ZX10, ZX10. 2016, and this bike is awesome. But you just have to give the direction in the bike. The bike can do everything.
The bike rides itself.
Yes. So the bottom line here for me is the skills of the rider. What are the skills if the bike are doing everything alone?
Well, my question for you is, and NASCAR was criticized a lot about this, something that they use a word to call parity. Are we going to see this on MotoGP too?
Well, I think you'll always see the factories do better. I think you'll definitely see a little bit more parity. I mean, they're taking away some of the concessions that they were giving some of the weaker teams, but with this new ECU, there should be more parity. With the exception of Rossi, no one else has really ridden the Bridgestone, so that'll bring parity. And what's so cool, and Julie, I think you're probably excited about it too, is, you know, the number of factories that are now back in MotoGP. I mean, you've got Aprilia, you've got KTM, Suzuki is now showing progress, Ducati, and now Casey Stoner is
this is my next question for you. What do you think about Casey Stoner? Do you think that he will ride?
Well, from what, and I'm sure you read the same thing I read, he wanted to race the Honda, and speculation was that Marquez did not want him to ride the bike or race the bike, and that prompted him leaving Honda. So my belief is that at some point you're going to see Casey Stoner race the Ducati.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think that we're going to have a very, very good season in a few months.
And as far as Marquez and Rossi, what do you think is going to happen there?
You know, well, Julie, you go first.
No, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I will give you the answer. Okay, you should come.
I can tell you this: that Rossi, when you look at his epic battles throughout time, he is the ultimate instigator, and I think that will just continue. I think he will continue to try and mess with Marquez.
I agree with you.
Yeah, and I think Rossi loves it, and I think he enjoys Rossi enjoys the head games as much as he likes racing the bike.
I agree with you.
Maybe not as much, but
yeah, you're right.
All right, Alan. Well, I mean, it was awesome having you for this short period of time, but you got to come to the studio so we have more time to talk about Moto. There's a lot about MotoGP that we have to talk about.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna move on here. Thank you so much for calling, and you know you're always welcome here at the station too. Okay.
And again, I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but yeah, it's good talking to you, and I'll see you.
You're gonna make it up to us. I can tell you that.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you so much for calling us.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Have a good night.
All right, you too. And moving on, we had an amazing ride on Sunday where we had over 40 people joining us to have lunch at Old Marco Lodge in and actually we have the video. Freddie, if you want to roll the video,
roll that beautiful
roll the video.
footage.
There you go. For those of you who are watching us on USA2Ride.com live, we have a video of this ride that we did on Sunday. This is we do this once a month out of Moto Cafe. We call it the USA2Ride official ride, and what we do basically is we invite everyone who wants to ride, no matter what bike you have, no matter what style you have, just come and join us at 8 o'clock in the morning down there in Fort Lauderdale. We have a beautiful breakfast provided by Moto Cafe. We hang out there sometime. It's not a rush thing. We enjoy, having conversations, making new friends, meeting old friends. We talk about everything. They have 2 TVs there during the MotoGP season. Actually, they turn on the TV so we can.
An excellent breakfast.
Excellent breakfast. Excellent homemade breakfast. This is not,
Teresa is amazing with the breakfast. Oh my God!
Actually, you know what? Teresa's on the line right now.
Is she?
Let's put Teresa on the line right now. Hello, Teresa. Welcome to USA to Ride.
Hi, Eddie. Hi, Julie.
Hey,
Hi.
we're talking about our ride here, and talking about the amazing breakfast that you managed to get together for us this Sunday.
Yes, we had the amazing bike ride last Sunday. We had a great time with, like you said, with good friends, old friends, new friends. You have a great time.
And the great thing is this: this time, the previous rides, Teresa and Jay, Renato, they had to close the store, so we left the ride, and they went on with their lives.
Right.
And this time, they actually we kind of held we held the group a little bit, so they closed the store, jumped on the bike, and rode with us.
Oh well, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Did you have fun, Teresa? Did you have a good lunch too?
Yes, Teresa's right here with me, Jay.
Oh, there you go, Jay.
Yeah, we actually on the speakerphone. I don't know if it works for you guys, but it was a great time. It was a little chilly leaving the house at 39 degrees, like 7:30 in the morning, but you warmed up very well, and the group was great. The ride itself, everybody, I was amazing the ride because everybody wrote information because we rode for a long time.
Yes.
And we were cruising and no problems. You could tell that everybody was like experienced riding together. So it was a very good time for sure, and meeting everybody. I'd like to thank you guys again for putting the ride together. It was a beautiful place to go. I'd been to Marco Island before, but never to Good Land. It was a great experience riding with you guys again.
Yeah, we went to the old Marco Lodge, which is a restaurant that was built in 1869.
Wow.
In a small island called Goodland, Florida, where the traffic is mostly golf carts.
I thought you were going to say horses.
No,
almost horse and buggy.
It's it was. I think that the whole area was an old trading post back in the 1800s. It's a really cool place to go. Very cool. Actually, there was another restaurant there that was very busy. A lot of bikers. But the place that we went to, the guys at Old Marco Lodge, they reserve a sitting area for us inside. We're warm, great food, great service. We all got 10% off our checks.
Nice.
Everybody who was riding with the USA2Ride got 10% off their checks.
And the amazing thing, a lot of kind of bikes. No, you can keep it there. A lot of kind of bikes, not just custom, not just Harley-Davidsons. A bunch of sport bikers was waiting for us in a gas station to join us.
Yeah, a group of David Crowell. David Crowell, congratulations
David Crowell,
on that group.
Thank you for joining us. Was amazing. The company was a great ride. It was cold.
It was cold.
Yeah. And we had almost 40 bikers.
Nice. Good.
Yes.
Good.
So we really filled up the restaurant there, and like I say, I want to thank everybody that came along, and sometimes the group disperse after a ride like this.
Well, yeah, just because you start with USA to Ride doesn't mean you have to finish with USA to Ride.
But they did.
But they did.
Yes.
On those types of days.
Everybody with us all time.
We
was blessed day.
And you know why they did? Because we have a great group of friends of USA2Ride.
Yes, we do.
And Motor Cafe.
Motor Cafe.
Thank you so much, Jay and Teresa.
Thank you, Jay, Teresa.
Thank you, friends of USA2Ride.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Mark Ragg, Victor Quintero, Eric Sprague, David Crowell, Jeff Jacobs, Alan Kirschbaum, Al Abuelos, Marco Mayville, Teresa, Christina, and Jay from Motor Cafe, Alamo Moraes and Andrea Ito, Julia Chiriboga. Thank you so much. Adam Sandoval and Scoot. Rachel Pace Marin, Monique Byrne, Junie Rose, John Wenner, Paco, George Back and his wife, Carlos Andres Teles and his wife also, Ricardo Quiroga, Robert Sanook. Special shout out to Bells on Bikes from California. And we're going to say goodbye to the last group here. Dan Schultz, Isabel Gallardo, Carlos Morales, Sammy Harley, Patrick Kendall, Karen Monica, Kiara Wilson, Krista Harry Holland, Michelle Higgins, Jessica Fiallo, Kenny Snook, and Robbie Shepard, and everybody else who is following us on Facebook and having fun with a conversation about motorcycling every week here, every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. on WNN 1470 AM. This is USA2Ride. We'll see you all next Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. right here, USA2Ride, everybody. Good night.
Bye.
You have been listening to USA2Ride, the show that takes you for a ride through the best of motorcycle living in the U.S. Join us next week for another exciting show. Until then, safe rides, everyone.